Singers over 50, have you lost some of your high notes? Are you struggling to get them back and wondering if you ever can? Well, then stay tuned, because in this video, I'm going to give you my favorite tips and strategies to extend and strengthen range in older singers. Hey there, this is John Henny. I am the founder of voiceschool.com and the author of The Mature Singer's Guidebook. And you can get a free PDF download of the book at the link below. Okay, aging. Aging conspires against us, and it does it in three main ways: with stiffness, with atrophy, and weakness. And it does this to the voice. You can feel it. If you're over 50, you've probably felt your upper notes aren't quite what they used to be. Or if you're just starting to sing, you're maybe struggling to try and extend your range. So I'm going to show you my favorite ways and what I use in my voice to keep my upper range healthy. First, understand that the voice can't be rushed. It can't be pushed. Do this for me. Place one hand like this. Take your other hand and smack against your palm. It feels rock solid, yeah? But if you slowly but continuously press into the palm, you'll feel it. Even move your hand a little. You'll feel it start to give way. You'll feel it soften. And so we want this in our vocal cords. We don't want to slam them so they over stiffen and seize up. And we also have to develop the muscles for higher pitch. The muscles for low pitch are actually within the vocal cords themselves, and we exercise them all day when we're speaking. The muscles for higher pitch are outside of the vocal cords, and they pull and stretch them. Those muscles need some special attention. Now, I recommend doing these exercises throughout the day. You don't have to spend a long time. It doesn't have to be a big formal practice session. And I like to do these early in the morning when I've just woken up, maybe had a little bit of coffee, something to drink, get myself going, and then I'll just start with a falsetto. Keep it light, keep it gentle. Don't make it a hard note. Don't try and do something super high yet. Just a nice, easy falsetto to get those vocal cords working. And then gently, so we're not doing this, just start doing some glides. Ooh, ooh, and just take it as high as is comfortable. Ooh, that's fine. And then the next thing I like to do is I make the NG sound from sung, and I will make like a little creaky gate sound. And I'll take that as high as I can. And as I work it gently, I can go a little higher, a little higher, a little higher. And so what that creaky gate does is it starts bringing in a little more vocal cord closure, but not too much, because if we try and belt that, it's all gonna seize up. And what we're doing here is we are fighting the stiffness and the atrophy. We want to get all the muscles of the vocal cords and the vocal tract engaged and starting to have a greater range of motion. And as you do that, really feel yourself lift your soft palate. You can make funny faces. You can look up. It's fine. And then from there, you can take those and yeah, just on that little tiny sound. Yeah. Woo. Just do different sounds. As high as is comfortable. And keeping that little cry is going to start to build strength. The other thing you can do is alternate a falsetto with yeah, ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah. Play back and forth with that. And then it's incredibly helpful to do SOVTs, semi-occluded vocal tract exercises. And it can be as simple as a lip bubble. If you can't do a lip bubble, do a tongue trill. You can do Z's. Zzz. I also have different straw tools that I use. I will do a video on my favorites, but here's one I use all the time. This is the Dr. Vox. You add water to it to increase the resistance or remove water to decrease. And make sure you stay active when you do these. Don't be lazy. I have a whole video on doing SOVTs on this channel, but I want you to make sure you're raising that soft palate. You're keeping that engaged. Keep that little cry in the voice. And I can feel as I go, I can go a little higher, a little higher, a little higher. And as you do it, make sure that you're keeping a good posture. Make sure that your breath is supported. It's not. You can do a hiss to practice that. So you have your nice tall posture. And don't force it. Sometimes you'll be able to go a little higher than others. And that's going to change day to day, even hour to hour, how far your voice is going to go. But as you work it, it'll go a little bit more and a little bit more. You just let that start to stretch, and you let those muscles and you let those ligaments start to find their full measure. And I go back and forth between all different types of exercises. Doing these light stretching exercises are great for everyone, but they're really important for singers over 50 because of the aging process. So if you start developing the habit of doing these throughout the day, a couple of minutes at a time, within 4-6 weeks, you're really going to start to notice a change in your voice. And remember to go back and forth between light falsetto and then adding that little cry or that little edge. Ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah. Little by little, that will strengthen. You'll get more flexibility and you'll get more range. Hey, be sure to subscribe and like the video, and we'll talk soon.